Howdy folks, welcome to episode 6. I believe this is episode 6. And today what we're going to do is we're going to try to get this all set up so that we can do our different our different layout here. So, you know, we can drop off our different materials. So that's the plan. And so what I need to do here is, first of all, we need to make sure that we're starting going this way so that our ends match. And I was trying something out, and I think what it's doing here, let's change the grid size. Where's the grid size? It is, where is the grid size? Plus. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so I think there's a limit as to how far you can curve the track based at the beginning. They don't want you to screw it up. So let's do this. Is this gonna, it looks like 271's a better alignment, doesn't it? Right? Okay, so we're gonna start about right here. And we're gonna put this down this way. Are we going the wrong way? Yeah, we are. Okay. All right, so we need to go like this. 3-foot rail 1. And we need to go all the way around this way. Right, to 91. All right. Is that right? Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we put the edge of the rail on here. Nope, we need to do that. If we put the edge of the rail on there, yeah, okay, I guess it is. It's gonna be closer to 90 than it is to 91. Okay, just checking. All right, so what we wanna do is we wanna get it about there. We want our start to be about right there, I think. And then what we're going to do is we're going to lay this down here. We're going to go to circle mode so that we can go into a straight line. There we go. And then we can come out here. All right, so that's going to be that segment there. And then we'll see what we can do as far as connecting this one to, let's take off the circle mode. Yeah. Like that's feasible, right? It's not even giving me a thing, is it? Okay. Can't imagine why. So, what I found here is that basically there's a limit as to, see right here, this is the farthest you can go out, and basically it's like a diagonal line or whatever almost. But it doesn't matter which piece you use or how far you go out this way or whatever, but there's basically just, if you picture it like in front of your track, there's like a cone, you know, where you can lay the end segment. So if your start segment is here, where my hands meet, then you can lay it anywhere within this triangle, okay? So if that makes sense. So in other words, if I try to go back here, see, it doesn't matter how much I turn this or anything else. It is not going to let me lay a piece of track outside that cone. So what we're going to have to do is when we lay our track to go around this corner over here, we're going to have to do, we're going to have to lay it in, you know, in the middle. We're going to have to make like a middle piece. So what we'll do is we'll do our, we'll do a measurement basically, and we'll measure how far that piece needs to go. And so this, let me double check, because it looked like it's not going to let me connect this one to this one. So what if we take out this piece? Let's take out this piece. It's going to let me do it? Okay, it's not going to let me do it with that. Let's do rails. Okay. So what we want is we want this piece to go here to, what were we back on, 90? 90? Yeah, it was 90. Okay, so 90 degrees. Let's do this. We're just going to do a straight line here till about there. Okay, and then is it going to... There we go, I just popped out. All right. And then we're going to try to connect this to this. There it is. Okay. See how that works. Now, I don't know if it's going to limit that or not. Whoops, and I got stuck in the thing again. Can I get back out? All right, I gotta cheat here and go like this. Let's go, whoops, teleport. There we go. All right, so the next thing we need to do is we need to make our track over here. And that needs to be aligned with this. So let's go like, let's just get our regular 3-foot rail, and this is at 270. All right, let's double check and make sure that it needs to be at 270. Okay, yeah, that looks like it's going to work. Okay, so we want our beginning to be right here. It's fine. And then we're going to do a straight line. We're going to use number 5 so that we go in a straight line. And we're going to do this to the end of this. All right, and then what we want to do is we want to figure out what's our length here. So let's go like this. We're going to lay down a piece of track. And that's going to be this direction. And let's see how far our thing is. So that goes to here, 77 meters. Okay, let's double check. That's the middle of that one to about the middle of that one. It's a little off to the side. Okay, so let's try this again. 77 meters. It's off a little bit to this side. So is that 76? It's still not 76. Okay, 77. Yeah, it's closer to 77. Okay. All right, so 76 is what, 38? Half it has 38. So what we want to do, I should have laid that down there. Here, let's go like this. We're going to put a bridge, right? We're going to put a bridge that goes 38 meters. 38. There we go. And then we're going to turn 90 degrees. And we're going to put our bridge out here. And then I think we want to go 38. Right? We want our bridge to go about there. Okay. And then we can delete this one here. And then what we can do is we can make our, would that be our radius? I mean, you'd think it should be the radius, right? 38 meters? Let's try it. Let's go like this, 3-foot rail. We're going to connect it to here. We're going to do, yep, we need to go down to, see, it doesn't quite work like that. Okay, so we need to get this down to here. See, it's not going to let us go past that center point. It never does. Okay. There's like a, it's not in the cone. We have to stay in the cone. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back down to 1. There we go. And is this going to meet at the end of this? See? That'll meet at the end of that. It's weird too that it does this thing. I wish we could see, because that's where we want it to be, right? So we'll connect it there, and then we're going to go like this, and we're going to continue, and then we just want to connect it. We don't want circle mode anymore. Well, yeah, actually we do want circle mode, don't we? Okay. We want circle mode, and we want that to come out to, I think what we need to do is go like this. See if we can get it to hook on. Will it do it? No, it's not going to. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to bring this so it's about parallel, right? Looks about parallel. And there. Perfect. Okay, and then what we need to do is we need to go back to here. And then we need to take off circle mode. And we need to change our alignment. There we go. All right. That should do it. There we go. Okay, so we've got that on there. We need a switch, right? Looks great. Okay. We need a switch in order to... I'm stuck again. That's awesome. Right. All right. Teleport. Let's get out here. All right. So what we want to do is we want like a switch out here, I think. I think we want to switch out here somewhere. I think we'll actually leave that until we get to the better switches or whatever for right now. So what we can do is we can go like this. We're going to go this one again, and we're going to do another 39. It'd be great if it would actually tell you how many degrees. See, I can't get it to the middle. All right, we're just going to go however many it lets us. However much it lets us, right? Now it's making a liar out of me, right? It's letting us go way farther. Is it going to hit that? I think that's our... No, it's still not our limit. Is that going to hit? That's going to hit the outside of the other one. Okay. So basically that's about where we want our track to come. Okay. So we're just going to leave this segment here. I think we're just going to leave that segment there because we want that to be that way. And then what we're going to have is we're going to have a segment that comes up here. Let me see. Is that right? Yeah, that is right. Okay. We want our section that comes basically up here, that starts here, right? And then it's going to go up this way. I think we actually need to make that a bridge, don't we? Let's go like this. And we're going to start our track here. So what we want to do is we want our track that's going to come out of this. And we want to get up higher. I don't think we're going to be able to get over this, are we? Okay. So I think what we need to do is we need to go like this. And then we're going to put a bridge up. So what we need to do is we need to get over the top of this. I mean, actually, we could cross over it, couldn't we? We could just... Yeah, because they're going to let us make crossovers, right? Why don't we do that? Let's demolish this. We're going to start over. We're going to do regular tracks. 270. Okay, so we're going to have like a track that splits off of here. It needs to be higher, doesn't it? Like that. And then we want it to come up to about here. Okay, so we need to come 0.5. Apparently we need to go up higher than that, don't we? It looks like one goes higher than that. And then we're going to come across here. Which way do we need to go? I think we're going to go up like this part here is about where we need to go. right? If we do an incline, is it? Yeah, that's, whoops. 0.5 is too low. No, it isn't. It sure doesn't seem like it is now, right? It looks like it's level now. Let's see. If we duck down. Yeah, see, it looks like it's level. Okay, so this is going to go across here. And then we're going to have our track that goes up the hill as much as we can, right? And we're going to do 3. We're going to try to go up this hill as sharp as we can. So we're going to take, let's see if this will get us up here. Because it looks like that, no, that is, okay. That looks like it's doing about right, okay. We need to try to get up this hill as much as we can, right? And let me see here. What is this up here? We can either go around this, the outside of this, or try to come up. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to come up that, are we? How steep is that going to be? Let's go like this. And let's see what we can do here. What do we need? What height do we need to go? 6.5? Okay, we need to do 6.5 to get to this one. Alright, and I think we're going to probably have to change this to a bridge. I don't think it's going to let us. No, 6.0 isn't even going to make it. Cool. Alright. Although I think that's pushing it a little bit, isn't it? We're pushing our luck a little bit. Oh, maybe right there. Okay, so 6%. Alright, let's make this a bridge. And you know what we can do here? Let's go like this. 3-foot rail. We're going to go 6%. Let's see where our point is that this is going to meet where it's too high or whatever. Right? It looks like it's about right over here. I don't know. Maybe it'll let us put this one down. Go like this. I think it's going to look better as a bridge, honestly. But we can replace that segment with a bridge if we need to. And let's go like this. And this is going to be the tough part, isn't it? So let's see. See what it takes to get up this. That's going to get up there. Cool. 9%. It's going to take a 9%. Okay. There we go. And I think once we get past that, we can, yeah, we can flatten it out. So we need to go like this and bring this up. So that was 6 or 6.5. That was 6. That was 9. And then we just need to go. Let's see what grade we need to get up to here, right? 5. Because if we remember what those are, then we can 5.5. Okay. Oh, that'll work. Okay. So that's 5.5. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that with the bridge instead. Because this is going to be ugly if it's not a bridge. So we're going to go like this. And I probably should have just done the bridge to begin with, right? We're going to do this one. 5.5%. Good, it keeps my settings. And then our bridge is going to come up here. Let's see, can we get up here and so we can see? There we go. And maybe 6? It looks like 6, doesn't it? Okay. So we can do 6% and come up to about there. There we go. All right, and then we're going to replace this other one with 9. So let's go like it was up here. Yeah. Demolish rails. We're going to place a bridge here. And we're going to do this kind of bridge. We're going to go up to 9%. And then we'll connect it to this one. I know it showed me the link there. Let's try like this. See if it'll... There it is. There we go. All right, there's our 9%, and then this is going to be our 6% again. So let's take this piece out. And you know, the thing that sucks is now we're not going to be able to test out. We're not going to be able to test this. We need to go down to 6. Yeah, we're not going to be able to test and see if this is going to do, because I can't get the, you can't re-rail the train. So we're not going to be able to get the train over to this. Right? I think this is looking pretty good though. And then once we get our whatchamacallit in there, we can then merge over to that. Cool. Now, was there any more sections that we wanted to replace? The walls with bridges or anything like that? I don't remember it. Let's go look real quick here and see if anything looks off. Because if you replace one section at a time, then it just matches it up anyway, you know? Although I guess if you did circles, then it's not really going to do that, is it? No, because if you do circles, it's not going to have the same effect. Whoops. All right. No, I think that's everything for that. So I'm going to, let me see. I'm going to check out, is this all connected now? I'm stuck again, really? All right, let's try this again. All right. Yeah, because I don't see the engine having any problem getting through there, so that's really, bringing the porter through there isn't going to tell us anything. And then all we need to do is, we'll just need to connect like this section, and we'll just connect it to the bridge directly instead of this even, you know, once we're able to do that. Since I predicted that they'd do a thing this week, of course they didn't. So there's that. But let me scout out and see what else we have that we can lay track on. So I'm going to do that, and I will be right back. All right, we are back, and we're over at the sawmill. And what we need to do is we need to take this chunk of track. Now, I put this segment in here, and then what we need to do is we need to get this segment to go around. And I think we can do that now that we know what we're doing with the circles. So we should be okay to do that. And I think this is basically going to be our limitation, is this part right here where it meets up. And so we're going to see what kind of radius we have for our circle, and it looks like it's going to be about right here. So let's lay down a piece of track. Let's go like this. Does that look like it's the right angle? Looks like it's going to be about the right angle, right? Yeah. Okay. It's about there. It's pretty close. Okay, so we need to be, our length is 80 meters. So our radius is going to be 40. So we want our turn radius to be about 40. Okay. And so this, I think, is going to need to come out a little bit more, isn't it? Yeah. This needs to come out a little bit more. So let's go like this. We're going to put our 3-foot rail here. And then we're going to go... radius of 40. Let's see how close that can get us, if at all. Is it our limit again? There it goes. I wish you could see that. Oh, look at that. I guess if you go way back here, it's going to put it down there. Okay. Should we... Yeah, let's just put it down and see what happens where it's at. Oh, that's about as close as we're going to get, isn't it? Okay. So what we want to do is we want to delete this piece. And then we're going to lay another one with a 40, but we're not going to go all the way around. We're going to go like halfway around and then we're going to meet it. So we're going to go like this. We're going to do a 40 foot to about here. And then we're going to do the same thing until we meet up with our track here. And I think we need to bring that down a little bit. 39. You know what? 39 is going to be... That's not going to do it, is it? 40. Because you remember we're going to hit the corner of that thing. So I think what we need to do is we need to put a piece of track on here. Let's lay down a straight piece of track. And we're going to go this way. Let's see what direction we've got. 303. Looks like 303 is going to be our direction. Okay, so we want to connect about here. And then our curve, we want it to be 0. Right? So we're just going to go like this so that we get the straight track. There we go. Okay. So now if we come back to here, can we connect it here? There we go. What's that going to do? Is that going to do a nice curve? It looks like it's going to be a decent curve, doesn't it? Is it going to be really sharp? Let's look from up here, if we can. Let's get up here and see if we can... Ah, it was almost there, too. Alright. No, it looks like a decent curve. I think we can do that without the circle. So it'll do a little bit better correction on that, right? Okay, cool. And then we can bring this back. So the thing is, when we come through here, we're going to want to be able to come through the other way, aren't we? I think we're going to want to be able to go through that. So let's try bringing our thing around. We're going to bring our track around. And it doesn't have to be at a perfect 90-degree angle. What we want to be able to do is we want to be able to... Maybe we can just go through that, right? Can we go through those hills? We're not going to make it through these hills. Okay, so maybe we should go around it. Just looking at how sharp do we want this to turn and everything, right? So if we're going to make that other curve, then we need to be facing about like this direction, right? Let's see. I think we want to be about like this. Let's see how that looks. It's not too sharp, right? No. I don't know. It looks like it might be a little sharper at the end, but I think it's okay. Okay, so that's our direction here. And then what we want to do is we want to continue that here. And then we would go up 0.5 degrees or 0.5%, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. We're going to come about as straight as we can. And then we're going to connect to this. And then we should be able to come back down. Hopefully that's, yep. Cool. And then we're going to basically meet in with this one somewhere. Should we do that, or should we meet it up here? I think we should meet it up here. It gives us more room. And then we just need this to be a better curve like that. So we'll place that there. Is it going to let me? Oh, apparently it went off the ground somewhere. Okay, so our alignment, we need to go to 263. I think right over there it's off the ground. So I think we're going to need to use the other height piece. Yeah, that's too bad. Okay, so it's right over here. And let's grab this one. And we should be able to get this in this pretty much the same spot. That looks like it's about the same height, doesn't it? Cool. Because it needs to come down at that angle, right? There we go. All right, so that should be our switch. We should be able to put a switch in there. I'm just kind of waiting for the procedural switches before we do that. So, and I'm hoping that we'll get another update and we can make all these things happen, right? So yeah, we'll get that connected. We'll basically make these connect once they give us the right tools for that. And I don't think I'm going to drive the train all the way around just to get to that thing. And then I think we need, yeah, see, we'll probably need to be able to come around from this and go around here, this sort of deal. But I think we're going to wait on that for right now. And we're probably running low on time anyway, so that's going to be it for episode 6. Join me in episode 7. We'll find the next, I think we need to start going down toward the south end of the map and all that. So yeah, we'll get some stuff built, and we will see you then. Later.